Not Joe, Matt. Joe is first responders, but that's all right. Happens all the time. What's going on, Donna, Beverly, Lee Bart, Dash Hound? On our way down to our courthouse, see what the whole May Day protests, if there, what's going on down there. See if there's anybody down there. It's supposed to run from 4 to 6 here in our town. Oh, I'm always safe. I'm always safe. Not even sure if there's going to be a lot of people down there. We'll have to see. So the whole May Day thing is part of the whole 50-51 thing. It's basically an excuse for them to protest. It's going to be a conglomeration of everybody. This whole 50-51 thing, they like to link up everybody into it. Uh, for the reason is, if they had one specific group, they wouldn't have the numbers. So they're going to use every group. You're going to have trans rights. You're going to have immigration. Supposedly, this is all about Trump. Uh, this is supposed to be a protest about Donald Trump because of his first 100 days in office and all this kind of stuff. But uh, everybody latches onto it, and then they're going to do everything that they're going to latch into every other group that's on there. Do I see martial law coming in effect? No, I really don't think you'll see any martial law. Um, I don't think we're at that point. Had the I think had the election gone the other direction, possibly, uh, just to help control the conservative movement. But I think the conservative movement is very, very strong right now. I think the liberal movement is very weak. They don't have nothing to stand on. They have no policies that are popular with the American people. They like to sit there and say, you look at all these polls that they keep throwing out there saying that Trump's ratings are bad. Well, those are the same polls that also said that Kamala was going to win Iowa. Those are the same polls that said that Harris was going to win Michigan and Pennsylvania. So you can take those polls and do with them what you want, but right now, immigration is popular with 80% of the country. Food prices are starting to come down. Inflation is starting to come down. People will like to sit there and say, oh, well, the GDP was flat this last reading this week. And I'm like, that absolutely, being that GDP, they like to use that as a barometric. They like to use the fact that the stock market and GDP as an indicator of how the economy is going. GDP will fluctuate. It was flat. It wasn't really anything to, uh, it wasn't bad or wasn't good. It was just kind of, it was flatlined. Uh, we'll see what happens the next time. You got a lot of companies that are coming back to the United States. We just had an announcement yesterday that in Warsaw, Indiana, a new EV maker that is being backed by Jeff Bezos called Slate is fixing to retool the Donnelly Book Company that was there. They're retooling that factory that's been idle, and they are going to start producing battery-powered vehicles that are supposed to come in at the price range of just under $20,000, and then everything, and they're going to hire over 2,000 people, which is huge for that area. So, been a lot of things that have been coming back to the country, a lot of businesses. So, I think you're going to see a progression of things to come, especially with the tariff deals that are being brokered right now. And I think you'll see China come to the table and broker a trade deal with the United States. Because without the United States, China's economy will suffer greatly. They need us more than we need them. Let's just put it that way. What you're seeing with the whole putting the tariff prices like on Amazon products and all these, that is a lot of liberal playbooks to try and scare the American people. Traffic. I bet there's construction up here. I can almost guarantee you one of these lanes up here might be closed. Yep, left lane closed ahead. It's called progress. I gotta put new brakes on the back of the truck this weekend. But I hope everybody's having a great day. Weather's nice out today. It's warm. Could see some thunderstorms rolling in later on in the afternoon. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I would have let you in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dash Hound. I'm sorry to hear that. My daughter had kind of the same thing with one of her dogs with the spleen. Uh, it was an older dog, and unfortunately, she had to put the dog to sleep because there was bleeding, and they said that there wasn't a whole lot that they could do. If they did surgery, it would have been like $7,000, and it might not have even have prolonged the dog's life. Yeah, traffic's going to be bad. We got school letting out. But I am sorry to hear about that with your dog. Hopefully everything turns out. We'll see how many people are out here. It's supposed to run from 4 to 6. I figure if I got down here at 4 o'clock or a little after, let some people get down here. You'll probably have a lot of people after work that'll show up down here. Probably more so towards the 5 o'clock time. All these buildings on the left that you see with the construction, with the scaffolding, those are all brand new buildings. Except for the one that says Party Apart. Yeah, I really wished I could have gone to Warren, Michigan to see Donald Trump. If it would have been, if it would have been a, if it would have been later in the day, whoops, I probably would have, like on a, if it had been on a Saturday or something, I would have went. But unfortunately it wasn't. Go up here, find some parking. Oh, there's all sorts of people trying to get into the parking garage. And I see a lot of people walking up there with their signs. Oh, I see one of the Tuesday night guys is going to be here. Part of the Hamasistinian group. Come, how long does it take to... There's a lady up here, she doesn't know how to use this thing. She has no clue what she's doing. Somebody help that old lady out, please. All you do is grab a ticket. You don't pay for it until afterwards. She doesn't understand. She's completely lost. Completely lost. There you go. Somebody helped her. Good. Let's see if anybody lets me in. Probably not. This person did, but then once they see the side of my truck, they're going to be like, no way. What's up, Michael? How are we doing today? they'll protest Christians, they'll protest everybody. Up here. Guys. Battery. Yep. Once again. Once again. It's windy out today, guys, so I'm going to apologize ahead of time for the sound, but it is windy. I see there's going to be another influx of elderly people here. Got shift change with the sheriff's department down here at the Allen County Jail as well. What's up, Pixie? How we doing today? If you are joining in on Rumble, I cannot see the chat, but thank you for joining in on Rumble. Oh yeah, there's a good crowd here. There's a good crowd here today. told you is going to be a conglomeration of all sorts of people that are going to be down here. You're going to have everybody down here today. You're going to have the hate Trump people. You're going to have the LGBTQ people. You're going to have the pro-Palestinian people. Here we go with the KKK. Yep.
All of it. I've got a break. I have like 9 different neurological.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Could get a little strange today. We got 2 lanes of traffic shut down, so their traffic's going to be backed up come 5 o'clock. People are not going to be able to get through downtown. Now, one thing, I'm not making disparaging against elderly people, but I want you to take a look at the age demographic of the people that are down here. And you guys can make that assumption, but if you look at the age of the average person that's down here, it's probably got to be pretty close to 70s. 65, 70, if you take a look at it. You can see there is yes.
And you don't get to be president without bending some rules. Oh, man.
I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. We need more cowbell. Make cowbell great again. Oh yes, not just a cowbell, a purple cowbell. Purple cowbell at that. How are we safe? I can think of a couple good things. A closed border might make that safer. us out. And there you have it.
That's right.
Got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey!
So if you're in the Fort Wayne area and you've got employees calling in sick this afternoon to come to this, you know where they're at.
Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Donald Trump has got to go!
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey.
What's going on, Ridgeline? Welcome in, Ridgeline. Those of you that are just joining us, we are down here at the May Day protest in Allen County Courthouse. We are in front of the Allen County Courthouse right now in downtown Fort Wayne. This is the same 5051 group that has been down here numerous times. Yes, definitely a TDS fest for sure.
I say 47 a lot. My mom's on TikTok a lot because she and a lot of times they come up with the most funny things from
At least it's warm now. At least it's warm.
Margie's home. She's feeling good.
Oh, we know who that guy is right there in the yellow coat. That's Mr. Michael. Part of he's the leadership of the Indiana Center for Middle East Peace. He leads the group that we come down here on Tuesday. He's part of the group that is okay happened in October to people in Israel. Definitely. This guy up here wants to release Mohammed Khalil. That lady's holding up a sign that says women rights, but I'm sure she'll be the first to tell you that they're okay with allowing transgenders to use men's restrooms.
All right.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. No sign is big enough to list all the reasons you're here. Interesting. Interesting. So this is going to get interesting come 5 o'clock because Clinton Street is normally a 4-lane road and it is down to 2 lanes right now. So when this traffic gets jammed up, I wouldn't doubt it if you don't see an accident, somebody rear ends somebody. Mainstream media is out here covering it. Of course they are. You'll probably have some people down here Some of the news people will probably be down here as it gets closer to the 5 o'clock time. We need more cowbell. Make cowbells great again. We got to have more cowbell.
So I came back for a few months, helped start the chapter, and then eased away. And then it only kind of like lasted for a couple of years, and then it kind of died out.
Just like turn your sign upside down. Turn your sign around. Turn your sign around. Gotta get with the program. Not doing very good on that.
Ohio or something?
Independent.
Well, that was somebody that
How you doing? Yeah, right, Jalen? He's got a sign that says people, not profits, something about against billionaires, but I guarantee you that's going to be the same people that, like Bernie Sanders, who owns 4 houses. Saying if anybody wants some sunscreen, they don't have. They need a lot of sunscreen. We need a lot of sunscreen out here. Make vitamin D great again.
Yeah,
Valley Commons Imagination Library. Thursdays are not very
Go across the street here and get a view over here on the other side of the street here, guys. Once again, make sure you guys share this out. If you're on Rumble, thank you for joining in. Share it out. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Help us out on the algorithm, at least today. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, have it, and have your notifications on. There's going to be a wreck here. You watch. 4 lanes down to 2. 5 o'clock traffic comes in. Yeah, somebody's going to cream somebody in the. They're going to rear end somebody. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Leah's mom, hello, welcome into the chat. Welcome in. We're in downtown Fort Wayne right now on a May Day protest. Yeah, I know. Fake news is here. I just got my Huey hat on, American Fighter shirt. Incognito. I identify as an American. Video, not pictures. Video.
Yeah, video. Who are you with?
Independent. It's actually live right now.
That's my message. Don't give up on people fighting for democracy.
Yeah, exactly.
Not yet, Jalen, not yet. I'm sure he will be. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time before he's here. That's gross, Jalen, because he was probably taken home. right? Can we get a refund? The question is, what does Ukraine have on the Biden family? That should be what the sign says.
Yeah, I asked him, and he said he's independent, and he said it's live right now. He said he's streaming it live. Yeah, I know. Yeah, or he did, but yeah. I don't know.
I know. I'm waiting for him to say something again. It's gonna happen. Guarantee you they will. They're gonna say something like, "Why are you recording me?" Well, you're out in public, so you have no aspect of privacy when you're in the public. I know. That's what I'm hoping. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
I just want to say none of us have been paid for your information.
None of you have been paid. I didn't say you were paid. Don't worry, you only got an hour and 10 minutes left. Then you'll get your check. I know, like when have I ever said they were getting paid today? That's the funny part. Alright guys, we're gonna go across the street here now. Go do some videoing over there. You guys needed to hear some more cowbell, that's why I came over here. Gotta have more cowbell. What's that?
Who are you with?
I'm independent.
Okay.
I'm independent. Just out here live streaming it all over the world.
Okay.
All right?
Appreciate it.
Yep. Ridgeline, take care. I hope everything works out. I didn't get to see everything in the chat, but definitely prayers for you. My guess is free bingo, or they're going to stop at McDonald's and get a flurry, because we all know that Trump is going to fix the McFlurry machines and make Taco Bell pay for it. Notice that you'll see a lot of, this is supposed to be a anti-Trump rally, but you see a lot of LGBTQ down here kind of taking over. There with his partner, whatever, was filming me. Like, I love it when they do that. I love it.
I was gonna write her a note too and say,
Got them all around, guys. They're all around. Guy was saying go home.
Well, it's actually 65 to 69. So yeah.
Hey, bus driver!
Okay, that sign is going to cause an accident. That's too much to read in one drive-by. Too much to read in one
Somebody be
drive-by.
an entrepreneur and be selling.
How are we doing, Carol Burton? Welcome in the chat, Carol.
It started out as just clergy people, but anyone's welcome.
Okay.
And so we're just saying like, we're going to one on Mondays, so we can get people
Oh, okay.
to buy it.
And what does it say?
All it says is shame, 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 and we're just trying to open up conversations. We've had a lot of good conversations.
Yeah. Well, and the conversation part.
So means standing up for a great purpose. So it's for white folks to say like we are to make sure that we're showing up for racial justice for everybody. So
And this is it.
Carol, I'm doing fantastic. We got beautiful weather out here today. Got a lot of TDS going on out here. We probably need to really push TDS vaccinations out here today. This is becoming an epidemic. I'm going to blame I'm going to blame another country for this. This is all because of another country's fault.
it's worth looking at.
We should probably get TDS masks and be wearing those too. Right, Jody? We could make millions. Could make millions, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Can I talk to you about what's going on?
Sure. No, I'm just live streaming out here.
And I'm not, if you want to pray,
Actually, I'm saying spell your first name.
Yeah, it's Matt.
So, what's your take on what's going on here?
To be honest with you, I think it's a smorgasbord of protest. I feel like most people, if you split up all the groups because there's a conglomerate of different people here for different reasons, I think that it's the 50-50 win. I think brings all these people together because of the process. I think a lot of them are misinformed. Well, you see a lot of people talk about Social Security and the oligarchy. A lot of people talk about due process, but nobody's Social Security is over yet. Due process is still in effect. And it's funny when they talk about oligarchy, but then a lot of people that are Bernie Sanders supporters don't realize that the man owns 4 multi-million-dollar homes plus. Indiana is definitely, the city of Fort Wayne is definitely a more liberal city than a lot of cities in the state. And I feel like a lot of these people are misinformed when it comes to immigration. I guarantee if any of these people spend any kind of time down the border, they might say, I spent a week with a fellow live streamer in Vancouver, California, south of San Diego. I spent a week out in the desert with him. I got to see it firsthand. See what the immigration crisis was like. See the people that were coming across the borders. And these people get treated better than our veterans get treated. We have military veterans that have died for this country, gone to wars, and have suffered mental crisis. They've suffered drug addictions. They've mental problems, homelessness, alcoholism, and we don't give them the respect that they deserve. But yet we're going to give people that come into this country illegally debit cards, cell phones, airplane tickets to wherever they want to go to. Don't even have to go through TSA at airports, and they get to go wherever they want to in the United States. And then on top of that, my tax dollars have to pay for it.
So, what would you say?
got their minds made up as it is right now. So some of these people, you won't change this. I've been down here on Tuesday nights when the pro-Palestinian protesters are down here. Some of the things that they've said on my stream are unconscionable. Whether it be about the people that were killed in Israel or about the United States as a whole. If they don't like this country, that well, then go move somewhere else that you feel like it's better for you. I didn't vote. I vote on policy. I don't vote on feelings. I think a lot of these people vote on feelings. They don't vote on policy, and that's a problem in this country. Do I agree with everything that a politician or president might say? No, but I vote on policy. Policy is what matters.
So why are you out here today?
I'm out here just live streaming it from my own independent channel on YouTube and Rumble. I come out here, I travel around the country with another live streamer from California. We've been to Butler, Pennsylvania at the Trump rally. We've been to Detroit, Grand Rapids. I've been to all, I went to a Harris rally in Michigan when she was running, this is what I do as part-time. I'm not a full-time independent media, but I'm more of a part-time staff.
So when a lot of folks here say they're wanting
check it
more
out,
about,
Matt.
yes, accountability for the White House. So do you think that's not
What do you mean by accountability?
I guess what I'm trying to get at is there was a 9-0 Supreme Court decision that told the White House to, a federal judge told the White House to facilitate the return of, I forget his name, but the man from Maryland who was sent to El Salvador to just administer a clerical error, and that has not.
What makes you think that it was a clerical error when he was already set to be deported? He had papers to be deported.
The White House said it was an administrative error.
No, they did not. I think you might want to go back and redo that. The man had 2 restraining orders filed on him by his wife or ex-wife. He had 2 restraining orders that were filed against him. He was a known gang member. What about all of the liberal federal liberals? Let's get. It was a federal liberal judge.
The judge, nonetheless, ordered Donald Trump to facilitate his return.
Well, because it's going to end up going to the Supreme Court.
It's passed
And
the
the Supreme
House.
Court will ultimately make the
It's going
decision.
to the Senate. And
So it's his appeals process.
many people
Yes.
are registered.
Okay.
Do I think he should be back in the country? No, I do not.
You can. Yeah, this is a letter that
And you
the
want to know
voters
why?
have
Maybe some of these liberal politicians that voted against the Lincoln-Riley law,
backed them by
maybe they should be held accountable for voting against it. When you have millions of illegals that come into this country and that have been harming and sexually assaulting and murdering American citizens, I'm all for immigration, but I'm all for legal immigration. We haven't had that for 4 years, but we do now.
Anything else that people should know?
No, that's it. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, you're welcome. You're part of the Journal Gazette, or?
Yes, sir.
Journal Gazette? Right on. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. That was the Journal Gazette, which is a local newspaper. They used to be more of a right-leaning newspaper, but not so much anymore. Most of the newspaper businesses here in town are kind of a dying breed when it comes to newspapers. Yes, it is the Journal Gazette. And I love how he had to throw in there that a federal judge demanded the return of an illegal immigrant who had deportation orders, not a Supreme Court judge. A federal judge, a left-leaning federal judge that was appointed by a Democrat president. there you go. There, that's your media for you. You guys got to hear it firsthand. Yeah, I knew it was a Journal Gazette. He had a JG pin on his jacket, and I seen that, so I knew exactly who it was. That's why I gave my name.
Everyday people. Everyday people.
Yep.
This is old people protesting the oldest voted-in president ever.
The what?
The oldest president ever elected, Donald Trump. Senile.
You think he's senile?
He is.
What about the former president?
He had a good staff with him.
A good staff?
A good staff with him. His heart was in the right place. Trump doesn't have one.
What policies of Trump do you not like?
Just one?
The tariffs?
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe tariffs should have been addressed decades ago?
Yeah, to make them work in the right direction. You cannot have a tariff.
I'm trying to listen to you, but the wind's blowing and the horns are honking.
I've seen your podcast.
What's that?
I've seen your podcast. We're live, right?
Yes, I'm live right now.
Yeah. Okay.
All across, people all across the world are watching.
Trump has a tradition of doing things backwards because it's the easiest way to do it.
Like, what do you mean backwards? Give me an example.
Put the tariffs in after 8 years, 10 years, 6 years of business,
Live Facebook.
of a business plan to bring jobs back here. You don't put the tariffs on before.
But do you think imposing the tariffs is forcing the hand of China to negotiate
No.
the lopsidedness?
No, we're starting to see a lot of countries outside the United States come together, and we're going to be the pariah in the world.
What other things about Trump that you might disagree with?
All of the edicts that he has handed down every day. His lack of empathy is one thing. I know that's not a policy. Everything that he has brought to the United States, defunding education, that is the basis of our society. Everything can be fixed with education.
Do you think the education system, even with the Department of Education, is broken?
Yeah. You don't tear your house down because one room in your house is burned up. You rebuild it.
But if
you put people in there.
Are you for the Department of Education, or are you for education being put back into the state's hands?
It's always been in the state's hands.
Yeah, but the
Just
government has been meddling into the state's hands. We could probably agree with that the government does meddle in with the education system by restricting funding if certain things are not done.
Well, when those fundings are going to the state, yeah, there's got to be an overseer. We have to have the right people in the federal government voted in by the majority of the people who have who have the ability to foresee the future. Right now, education is being funded through the federal government through blue states. Red states don't have enough funding. They don't have enough money unless the blue states put their tax revenue in. With California being the 4th or 6th largest economy in the world, they are funding a lot of the red states themselves.
What are your thoughts on Doge?
Never should have happened.
Why is that?
Not a touch billionaire giving edicts on what should be gone, and no study on it. When you have studies, it shows you where the fat is, where you can improve. You just don't go out and fire a bunch of people and then next week say, whoops, they handle the nuclear power. We can't have that happen. Let's bring it back.
What about the wasteful spending that's been rampant in the government under all administrations? I'm not just saying liberals or conservatives, but every administration. I don't care if you're a Clinton person or a Bush person. I mean, it goes across the board. What are your thoughts on the fact of him trying to get rid of the wasteful spending that we've had in the government?
I don't think he's doing it in the right way. He's not doing studies on where that
what
waste
is the right way? Is
Why
there
not?
really a right way to do it without just going in and being like, that doesn't need to be in our budget, that doesn't need to be in our budget?
Prove that it's not supposed to be in that budget.
So do you, okay, so funding Sesame Street in Iraq should be part of our budget.
You know, if we
It
were
was
using
millions of dollars, and it's proven, it's actually in there, and proven in writing in the budget. Should we be funding a Sesame Street type show in Iraq?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean,
Why not?
because it's my money, and I want my money to stay in America and fund to take care of veterans that are homeless and are subject to addictions and mental illness and alcoholism and homelessness.
You want that? That's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I've traveled all the country. I've seen the homelessness crisis. And I think a lot of wasteful spending could go towards taking care of that homeless crisis that we have in the country. And if we take that money that we're saving by getting rid of the wasteful spending and putting it back into our own people that fought for this country, I think that would help us out in the long run.
I have not seen Sesame Street in Iraq.
If you look it up, there actually is a budget that you can look up, and it does show all the line items and what is being spent and what has been allocated. And that's just one example. I mean, I could go on here for an hour, and I don't want to do that. But what are your thoughts on immigration?
It always needed to be fixed. Without due process, you cannot deport someone. They've already deported kids with cancer, kids that were born here. American citizens or people who are trying to get their citizenship. We are a melting pot.
But if you look over the last 4 years, the millions of people that came across the border, and a lot of them are not people that we would want in our country.
Undocumented.
No, I'm talking terrorists, people that have killed in other countries that have come to this country.
They should be out. But they're going to have due process to find out if they really did that. They can do a quick background check into that.
But a lot of them, but here's the thing, when they come across the border, they get rid of all of their ID.
Well, then.
And the only reason I'm telling you this is I spent time at the border south of San Diego. I've been there. I've documented the IDs. As soon as they come across, before Border Patrol picks them up, they get rid of everything. They get rid of everything. And the people that I've seen coming across the border, 95% of them were not from Mexico. They're from other foreign countries.
Such as?
Honduras, Guatemala, Africa, China, Venezuela. They've come from other countries.
Are they looking for asylum?
What's that? A lot of them are military-aged men. I'm not going to say there wasn't women and children, because I did document them, but probably a vast majority of them were middle-aged men, young men, and a lot of them. I'm all for legal immigration, but you got to do it the right way. Do I think our legal system is broken? Absolutely. I think it's too expensive to get into the country. I think there's a better way that is affordable for immigrants that want to come to this country. I think spending tens of thousands of dollars to get a citizenship is absolutely wrong.
All right.
I do. I think that is absolutely wrong. But I think when you come into this country, you have to do it the way that it's written right now. You can't just come across the border and get better benefits than our veterans get.
What do our laws say about asylum?
A lot of these people aren't seeking asylum. They're coming here for a free ride. And a lot of NGOs are supplying them with that free ride that you and I are both paying for. I followed the process from when they come into the border to where they're picked up by Border Patrol, where they're taken to a Catholic Charities or a Jewish Family Services, where they are taken in there. A lot of them don't have IDs. They are processed in there. They get a plane ticket that you and I pay for, a debit card that's refillable, a cell phone. Then they are bused to an airport. where they are taken and put on a plane. They don't even go through TSA. So there's no they go through they don't even go through a TSA checkpoint. Then they get put on a plane. They get to go wherever they choose.
Whose fault is that? Them? Is it their fault?
It's our government's fault.
You're right. Yeah.
Every government that
You're
we've
right.
had's fault.
You're right.
But
So
we
it's
have to
not
stop
the-
it.
Yeah. I agree with you on that respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are a lot of common
And there's a
ground
lot
between
of way people can
left,
see. I agree
right.
with that.
Yeah.
I mean, after spending a week there, it's
A week?
I spent a week in the desert
Okay.
in Hukumba. I don't know if you know where that's at. It's a little bit south of San Diego. It's literally
I'm in San Diego.
it's
yeah.
Did you
it's
find
literally like there's a subway and that's it. There ain't nothing else around.
Okay.
And I spent it out there with a fellow live streamer from California who has been documenting the border for years. And he has sat at the border wall at all hours of the night and he's watched them come in by the thousands of undocumented.
And where do they go?
Everywhere, wherever they want. They can go to Dallas, whatever city they want to, they can go to. They're not vetted. They're not processed the right way. They get to go wherever they want to. And the worst part about it is that your Catholic charities, your Jewish family services that are funded by the government are making millions of dollars by doing this. They sit there at the border wall and wait for them to come across, and they give them all the information that they need to get to go wherever they want to go. And it's in every single language.
So maybe we should stop funding religious
NGOs?
Yeah.
Non-government? Absolutely, we should stop funding them. Absolutely.
Yeah. Taxes. Charge taxes to
What's
those.
that?
Charge taxes to those religious organizations.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
If they're
I
going to
agree with
fund,
that.
if they're going to fund illegal immigration and they're going to help a border invasion and help people come across this country illegally, absolutely they should lose their tax exempt status.
I don't think that's the only reason why they should lose their tax exemption.
Well, I think that they are a corrupt organization in the first place. I think that they use the tax exempt to make themselves millions and millions of dollars.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, and here's the thing. It all comes down to the simple fact that they are breaking the law. Is the law perfect? Absolutely not.
Right.
But they are breaking the law, and unfortunately, American citizens are being killed, sexually assaulted, murdered because of people that have come across the border. Are all of them like that? No. I'm not saying they are all murderers and stuff like that, but there is a lot of them, and unfortunately, what's that?
What percentage?
I don't know the percentage, but I didn't say it. I would say probably 25%, 25 to 30%.
25% of criminals.
I think so. I would have to say that probably 25 to 30% of the people that come across the border.
So has
That's an outrageous statement. How do you
She
know these
asked.
things?
She asked.
I know, but how do you know these things?
Because of being there and seeing it firsthand.
well,
When you put a number to it, that's
Everybody puts a number to something.
specific, though. It's like
yeah, the anecdotal estimates aren't.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Out of the millions of people that came across, I would say ballpark 20 to 30% of them are probably have been convicted in their own country of some sort of violent crime. Because they were let out. If you look at other countries that let them out of their prisons because they don't have the funding to take care of them there. So they let them out of the prison, and then they come to the United States, so we have to pay for them. And then we get to pay for their medical, their food, and all of that.
And do they work here in the United States? No.
No. You're going to say. I know what you're going to say. You're going to talk about the migrants that pick all of our vegetables, and there's a better way. There's a better way. Here's a simple way. Our prisons are overpopulated, right?
Yeah.
Why not take the nonviolent offenders, let them earn their way out of prison by going to the fields, picking crops, or doing whatever these immigrants have been doing, letting them earn money where it goes into an account or gets interest, and let them earn time off of their sentences so when they get out of prison, they have money to get an apartment and they can be back on their feet and be a productive person in society.
You know, that's fine if they would do it.
Well, I think you would have a lot of people that would do it. I mean, if you have a guy that's in prison for 15 years and he has a chance to get out in 5 and have money in a bank that's been earning interest. So
That's a good.
no, I didn't say it. I said nonviolent offenders.
I mean, that's a good idea. Why hasn't the Trump
Hasn't any administration done that? Everybody talks about Trump, but they don't talk about the fact that Barack Obama deported 4 million people.
more people? Yeah, but they had due process.
I wouldn't say they actually had due process. I think that they were more or less done the same way. I think it was done the same way, but I don't think it was not covered the same way.
Well, I think the fault in that is, I think this was happening. So it's not a this looks like this, so I think this.
Right.
mean-
I'm not saying any administration is perfect. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah.
But I think for a long time our country has been in a downward spiral for a long time. And
40 years.
what's that?
Since Reagan.
We had a Mayday.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, he started by getting rid of the unions. That made
Well, I
people
think the unions. I think the
disenfranchised.
unions have. I think the unions have served their purpose. I think the unions, if you look back in the 60s and the 70s, where they took care of workers that were treated like crap in factories and they were worked to death, and the unions came in to give equal rights to workers and to give them and to do that. I think that the unions serve that purpose. Do they serve that same purpose now? I don't think so. I don't think so.
You're going to have waste in every organization. I think having Medicare for all is a good way to eliminate the union and also increase the wages of the worker.
I think the unions have been too politicized over the years. I think
So is everything.
And I think that was a problem on both sides. Everybody politicized. When election time comes, they all try to get that union vote. Both sides, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat or an independent, everybody tries to gain the union vote, and just so they can have that little notch on their belt.
Until lately, since it's been disenfranchised by the Republicans, and these people have gone into poverty because they can't get a job, and their union's gone too. So there's
And I think
no
we have
collective
sent so
bargaining.
many businesses, and this is one thing that I disagree, that I probably disagree with you with the tariffs. We have sent so many businesses overseas.
We didn't.
No, I'm talking our government has sent so many
Really?
by allowing cheap labor, by allowing companies to go over there and use cheap labor to take advantage of not doing business in the United States.
Yeah.
And I think that.
Well, NAFTA is a big problem,
Yes.
and I know where that
Yes.
started.
Yes, absolutely. NAFTA, and I think that the businesses should have been punished for taking advantage of that cheap labor in other countries. And we have plenty of Americans that would want to go to work and earn a good living. I mean, and I'm so glad that a lot of businesses are starting to come back. Will they stay? To be honest with you, I have my doubts.
I don't know that they're coming back. The economy's too volatile right now.
There are some factories that are coming back. Like in Warsaw, they're getting ready to build a new EV plant in Warsaw, where they're going to hire over 2,000 people to build an economy electric vehicle, which is great. I think that you're seeing Ford and Chrysler then slowly start coming back in the United States.
From Canada.
From Mexico. And I think that's great. But again, is it going to last long term? Only time will tell.
You look at Collier's in Indianapolis during the first Trump administration, out there going, we're bringing so many jobs back, and then they ended up going to Mexico.
Yeah. But I appreciate your talk. I appreciate it. You know.
I think together, if everybody gets
Right,
good people in government.
people can agree and disagree and still walk away and be friendly to one another.
Yeah.
I may not agree with the same political opinions that you do, and that's fine that you don't agree with mine.
Yeah.
We're all human.
Yeah, but there's a lot of common ground here because this is where we live.
It is
And
exactly
we
where
have
we
to
live.
get good people in government to reflect what our needs are. Government is not a profit-making business.
It has been for a long time now.
Parts of it has.
I mean, when you have, and I'm not just saying Democrats or conservatives, when you have both parties go into office and they leave office and they're gazillionaires because they've made so much money when their salary is what, $175,000, $200,000 a year.
Yeah.
I think that's.
When you spend 20 years in government, which is another pet peeve.
Yes, I do. I am 100% for term limits.
Yeah.
100%. I don't think any government official should spend 60% of their lifetime in the government.
Yeah. They got to get back here on the street like this and see what's going on.
Yeah. And I appreciate you talking to me. Like I said, I've been all over the United States. I've been, D.C., California, been to Detroit, been to Chicago or Michigan, Grand Rapids. I've been all over.
This?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've live streamed a lot of Trump rallies. Went to Pennsylvania. I went to a Harris rally in Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids? Yeah, Grand Rapids.
Not Warren, though, huh?
Huh?
Not Warren, though.
I've been to Warren for Trump rallies.
I mean, this last day.
No, I couldn't do that. I was at work. So if it would have been on a weekend, I probably would have drove to Warren. It's a small place. I went there when he was there. His first presidency, I went there, and it's a real small. It's like a community type college. It'd be like an IPFW.
How many people were there? Do you know?
When I went there the first time,
No, this time.
It was packed. It was packed.
About 4,000.
I think that place held 9,000, somewhere right around there. I think it was right around 8,500 to 9,000, and then there was a lot of people outside.
The protest.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of people that couldn't get in. The fire marshal will cut them off. The fire marshal will be like, nope, that's it. We're at maximum capacity.
Yeah.
And then they just.
Well, they'll have a better count in a days to come.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And of course, you'll have both sides of the media saying, oh, there was 35 people. No, there was 3,500 people. That's just the way it goes with your mainstream media nowadays.
What was your first name?
Matt.
All
Yep.
right.
Yep. Nice to meet you,
Nice
sir.
to meet
Appreciate you.
All right.
All right, guys, we're going to keep going here. Well, you're right about that. They're going to use that to make as much money as they can. They need to up their bulwark game. That's a cute bulwark. That's cute. It's a Dollar General bulwark. for the wind, guys. It is very windy out here today. It is very, very windy out here. Yes, let's go see if he's here. Down here first. See if he's down here. I'll go down here and go across the street.
Who are you with?
Independent.
Is that like a journal? Is that like a website or something?
No,
Or
YouTube and Rumble.
YouTube? It's just called The Independent?
It's First Amendment Media. YouTube and Rumble.
Okay.
All right? Fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. And not just any cowbell, a pink cowbell or a purple cowbell. What's up, Matt? Welcome into the chat. Dude, I think that it bothers me. The cowbell bothers me. I actually think it's funny. Come over here just for me? Oh, I know, but did you come over here just for me?
Are you friendly?
Pardon me?
Are you friendly?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, you never know.
Huh?
You never know.
Oh, absolutely. You can't take a joke? You guys can't take a joke? That was the last protest. That was the last protest. No, that was the last protest.
All I know is there's reason.
What's that?
All I know is there's reason and then there's insanity.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that.
Trump.
What's that?
Insanity. He's a simplistic, insane little boy.
A lot of people here think that. A lot of people here think that. Don't worry, in 18 minutes you guys can collect your check. All right? In 18 minutes. I know, right? Kind of like being out on the farm. When the cows are running up because you're getting ready to feed them and they all run up to the barn. They want to run inside. That's what it's kind of like. Moo. Make milk great again. Hands off our milk. Road rage, all I smell is exhaust right now from all the traffic. That's all I smell right now. a Tesla. We better go destroy it. Better go destroy that Tesla. Oh, they switched hands. One got tired. Now the other one's back at it. We switched hands, guys. We had to switch hands. It's the weak-wristed. The weak-wristed. That guy just said, "Go Trump." That's right, Jaylen. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. I don't know if I got any more on me. Just First Amendment media. Another viewer coming on. Guarantee you they're gonna go around and tell everybody that I'm a Trumper, I'm MAGA. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? haven't heard any cows. Nope, that's not a cow, that's a dog. I haven't heard any cows. Maybe if the view was here. Maybe if we had the women of the view here. What's up, Patriot Roy? Give them credit. They're at least trying to keep time. So I got to give them credit on that. They're at least keeping time. You lasted a lot longer than she does. You lasted a lot longer than her. Sorry if the camera's moving, it is windy out here. Hot boxing, this is in Allen County, Fort Wayne, Indiana, at the Allen County Courthouse. Right there it is. That is the Allen County Courthouse, and this is part of the whole 5051 crew. As you see, a lot of them, there's a mixed bag of protests going on. It's supposed to be a Trump protest, but it's kind of like a little bit of everything. Like if you had a wheel of protest on the wall and you threw a dart, that would be what you have right there. We have all sorts of people here. You got anti-Trump people, you got people protesting immigration, you got the cowbell people right there. So you got a little bit of everything. So yeah, as you can see by their signs, there's just a little bit of everything around here. They're supposed to be out here till 6 o'clock, so they got like 6 more minutes, and then I'm sure we'll see a lot of retirement community buses pull up to pick up the people, to take them back to the home where they will get their ice cream and warm milk. It almost sounds like a train or a trolley. Right on, Hotbox, right on. Let's go walk down here and see if we can't get any more conversation. Let's see if they walk. Are they going to follow us? Let's see if they walk. See if they follow us. Come on, let's go for a walk, people. Nope. Doesn't look like they're going to go for a walk. Somebody's smoking weed. I can smell it real strong. Somebody is definitely smoking the devil's lettuce. Let's go over here and see what these people are yelling about. This ought to be good. This ought to be good.
Yeah! Free Palestine! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! No justice! No peace! White silence is white violence! No process is my right!
Yeah, it's so valid.
I know, right? Right, Chad?
Abolish ICE! My body, my choice!
Fuck Trump! She said.
When tyranny becomes law, resistance becomes mandatory!
Resist!
Yes.
Work for us!
Yes, Jalen.
They work for us! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Oh! Donald Trump has got to go!
Donald Trump has got to go.
Yes. Somebody
Donald
definitely
Trump
took
has got to
drama
go.
in high school.
Donald Trump has got to go.
Is that the Scout salute?
No, it's from
Huh?
Hunger Games.
I can't hear you with the horns.
From the Hunger Games.
Oh, Hunger Games? It looked like the Boy Scout salute.
I think they might be the same, honestly.
Oh,
No, the Boy Scout salute is 2 fingers.
is it 2 or 3?
The Boy Scout salute is 2 fingers, the Hunger Games one is 3.
Somebody in the chat, is the Boy Scout salute 2 or 3 fingers up?
Yeah, no, this is from Hunger Games.
Or is it 4? Or is it...
It's not 4.
That's a C4.
Yes, it is. That is a valid point. That the Boy
That's
Scouts...
it, Elon Musk one.
Yeah, that's. I was like, that's a good point. Yeah, that wouldn't happen in Boy Scouts. My bad.
Somebody said 2. So there you go.
Democracy now! Democracy forever!
It's 3? Is it 3 or is it 2? I think it's 3.
All right, maybe it's the same. I don't know.
Everybody's saying 3 now.
Wait, is the Hunger Games one too?
Dude, you don't even know which one you're using?
Hey, leave me alone, okay? I'm 15, okay? And I've been out here since 3:30. Leave me alone.
Thank you for showing up.
Thank you for showing up. The more people, the better.
Why I wouldn't miss this one.
I know, it's so fun. Like, I wish I didn't have to do it, but on the other hand, so fun.
Okay, time to move on.
The only good Nazi is a dead one!
The only good Nazi is a dead one. There's your future, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't change things now, that is your future standing up on that pillar. Doesn't even know which finger sign he needs to use, whether it's the Hunger Games or the Boy Scout symbol, because he was holding up 3 fingers, which I was pretty sure it's 3 fingers. So maybe he was brave, thrifty, what is it, brave, thrifty, I can't remember all the things from Boy Scouts. That's right, he probably is missing his latest episode of Barney.
I'm out in the streets. I live right here. Look at my address.
Have a good night.
You too, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Yep. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start heading back to the truck. Their protest is over. Go ahead and start walking back here. A lot of these people are starting to pack it up. They've had their fun out here. But guys, that's what's going on here. We'll see if there's anything happening this weekend. Maybe there'll be something else popping up. For all the people that are on Rumble, thank you for joining in. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And if you're not a member or not a subscriber, please subscribe to Rumble and to the YouTube channel. We got more things that we're going to be bringing you. If AOC and Bernie go somewhere like in Michigan, whether it be Grand Rapids, somewhere in those areas, I will probably, most definitely, if it's on the weekend, I will drive there to live stream it. Also, I've been looking up some Vivek Ramaswamy rallies because he's running for governor of Ohio. So I've been looking at those, and if there's something close by in Ohio, I'll probably run out there and cover a Vivek rally. And definitely, if Donald Trump comes anywhere around, I will definitely be traveling to go see a Donald Trump. My allergies are killing me right now. My eyes are watering like crazy. The guy was at least respectful that I talked to.
Didn't agree with him, but he was at least respectful. And that's okay. That's okay. Oh my God, I smell Coney Island. If you guys are ever in the Fort Wayne area, you got to go to Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island. Best Coney dogs in the United States. Been around for over 115 years. I can eat like 9 of them, 8 to 9 of them in a sitting. I do appreciate everybody being here and sticking with the chat, and for all of your support, helping this channel grow, and the amazing thing that you guys have done with this chat and the Jalen 50 channel with our veterans and the kids. I really appreciate that. Yes, I did see that Bernie was going to Harrisburg. That's a long drive. If I was on vacation, it would be one thing, but that's a long drive to Harrisburg, PA. Oh yeah, Coney Island's the best. Coney Island is definitely the best. Go up here, make sure I don't have any "Can't Hide My Pride" stickers on my car. Oh God, a Subaru parked next to me. No overtime tonight. As soon as they pass the bill where I don't get taxed on overtime. Making sure nobody did anything. Make sure I don't have any. If you guys want to check out, make sure you guys check out the Oreo Express. Nothing there. Where's my stupid ticket at? Ticket, in my wallet.
Big D's pulling out of the garage too. Right on. I'm surprised cocoa butter wasn't there today. I was really disappointed. I figured cocoa butter would have been there. Anthony, it was pretty good. There was a lot of people here today. The old folks home definitely had a field trip today. They didn't take them to Walmart. They brought them here, and then they will be taking them back. Oh, Antron, I couldn't see it. My glass, I had put my regular glasses on. It was actually pretty good. There was a lot of people here. It was definitely the smorgasbord of protest. You had everything from LGBTQ to screw Donald Trump to you name it, they've had it. It's one of those things where they definitely like to cover every single thing. And the reason why they do that is because by themselves they couldn't get that many people. So the 5051 project lumps them all up into one big group. That way they can protest all together and it looks like you got a gigantic crowd. So that's what they do. Yep, even the police told us that. And it's true. If you split them up individually and they each had their own little protest, you'd have probably 15 people at the most. Had a decent conversation with somebody down there. Yeah, that's what, if you watch me on Tuesdays when I go down there with the pro-Hamasistinians protest, there'll be roughly 20 people to 25 people. And that's right, I do. I call them Hamasistinians. Got my fill of cowbell. So we definitely got our cowbell fill today. My allergies are just killing me. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I got to go pick up a grocery order, and I got to run in and pick up a couple things that we forgot on our pickup order. I appreciate everybody being on here, all the folks on Rumble, all you guys on YouTube. Make sure you guys have your notifications on. If something pops up this weekend, or if I see of something that's close by that I can go run and go live stream, I will do that for you. So you guys all have a great day. Stay safe. And we will talk to you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Bye.